Welcome everybody to US Bank Stadium here, home of the Minnesota Vikings, and we're back here with another episode of the Washington Redskins franchise on Madden 20. Be sure to drop a like on this video if you do enjoy at any point, as well as subscribe for the love of franchise content. That is all we do here. We can build a winner together, and we already have here in Washington, going for 3 straight Super Bowls. It did not go very well as we lost our very first game in a long time to the New York Giants in last episode, but we are 1-1 on the season, looking to go 2-1, taking on X-Factor quarterback Andrew Slater of the Minnesota Vikings. 510 yards, 3 touchdowns so far on his season, and handing off to his running back Powers here on this play. And wow, good power running from Powers for the first down. Minnesota moving the football early. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Here's Slater throwing it to the right sideline. Very nice out pattern thrown by Slater as we take a look at the Viking offense. Irv Smith Jr., Stephon Diggs, and James Washington, all the weapons here for Slater, and he will go down at the hands of Bronto Battle, making it 4th and 16 for Minnesota. They go for a 58-yard field goal try, and that one is pulled too far left, no good. Washington takes over. Good field position here, but Van Buren goes down. Von Miller, a new addition to this Minnesota Viking team, with the sack. Now 3rd and 13 for the Vikings. A play fake over to Powers. Slater throwing up the middle, and he's got his man all the way down to the 35-yard line. Very nice catch. Here's 3rd and 6. Slater up the middle, making the throw to Diggs, but he could not pick up the first down. So that sets up a chip shot field goal from 30 yards out, which Minnesota would be able to hit there. Gay gets it through. It's 3-0, and Minnesota on top of Washington. We can't lose 2 games in a row, but look at this. Van Buren under pressure, throws the interception over to Tremaine Edmonds, and that is not a good sign for Washington. It would lead all the way to this. A 2nd and goal in which easily running over the defense for the touchdown is Connolly, and he puts the Vikings up 10-0 in this first half. Still in this second quarter, Jeffrey Moore taking the handoff. He goes right side, and he gets all the way into enemy territory at the 49-yard line. Now Washington has a chance here. There's a throw over to Red. Randy Red gonna sneak into the corner of the end zone as he has that pattern that Mason Samms made a name off of running so many times for us in the previous couple of seasons. Here's Slater now for the next Viking possession. That's intercepted by Bo Tatum and taken inside the 20-yard line. However, some dirty laundry on the field. This is a pass interference call on Bo Tatum. Didn't appear that there was much, but when you take another look, he did bump Irv Smith Jr. That's what they're making the call on, and unfortunate, but here Vikings still have the ball, and look at that. Donovan Stallings getting in for his 1.5 sack of the day. Now 3rd and 13 for the Vikings. Can we get a stop? Absolutely not, as Powers making another big play, this time in the passing game. Now 3rd and 6 for the Vikings from the 12. There's a throw on a slant pattern. That's going to get the Vikings a new set of downs at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal. Later on, 3rd and goal from the 19 after penalties and whatnot. And Stephon Diggs on the slant, not going to pick up the first down, so the Vikings will just tack on another field goal. Easy one here, another chip shot. And that is how we go into the half. Down 13-7. Not what we really want to see here in Minnesota, but both offenses struggling just a little bit. Back after this. We come back for a Viking update, 21-7, Bears on top of the Packers, and the Vikings will get the first score of the second half as they get the slant route there to James Washington. Vikings up 19-7 after they miss a 2-point conversion. Here's Van Buren, he's going to throw, and Randy Red making another nice catch. Van Buren only completing 4 passes so far on the day. Here's a big one downfield, and that's basically an arm punt as Tremaine Edmonds gets his second interception of the afternoon. 3rd and 3 later on for Minnesota. They give to Powers, not going to get to the first down marker, so Minnesota will just tack on another field goal, as that one a little bit longer than most have been, but Gay hits it. 4th and 6, Redskins going to go for it here. Throw right side to Daquan Bodden. He gets hit, and he is injured. He would have to come out of the game. Not good news for Daquan Bodden. So 2nd and 14. Here's Slater throwing left side. It's intercepted by Kerry Clark. Bad play calling by the Minnesota Vikings. They did not need to start throwing the football up as many as they are in the 4th quarter with only 4:40 to play. But now the Redskins are smelling some blood here. They have a chance to make a comeback. Here's a deep throw left side. That's incomplete. Wanted a flag, not going to get it. Washington takes over. They've got a chance here, but Van Buren goes down on 1st and 10. Von Miller gets in. 2nd and 20. Van Buren sits there. He throws up the middle. He's got Mariani for a first down. The rookie tight end taking over for Daquan Bodden. Van Buren looking for another route. He breaks a sack, but he's not going to get away from more than one sack as Von Miller gets in again. Now 3rd and 17. Up the middle throw. Keon Gregory makes the big time catch. Redskins take their final timeout. This is it. They've got to throw to the end zone here, and Van Buren has no time to get it there. Von Miller with 3.5 sacks, most of them coming in this 4th quarter. And Minnesota is going to get the victory here at home against Washington. They had more takeaways, they had more passing yards, and they had more rushing yards. They were the better team through and through. Andrew Slater outdoes Van Buren. 21 of 27 for 229, a touchdown and a pick. Van Buren, a touchdown and 2 interceptions. Powers runs for 92 yards. Moore runs for 95. He didn't make it to 100. Randy Redd did a very nice job receiving today, even though he only caught 2 passes. Led the game in receiving with a touchdown. Ryan Medical was awful today, gave up 4 sacks, mostly to Von Miller. 17 tackles, 4 TFLs, and a half a sack from Bo Tatum. He was definitely playing on the defensive side. So was Bronto Battle and Donovan Stallings. 3.5 sacks between those two gentlemen. Kerry Clark, of course, with the pick 6, kept us in the ball game. But we just were not able to do much more outside of that. Now to the second game of the episode, going back on the road again in Dallas to take on one of the biggest rivals of this entire series, the Dallas Cowboys. We are going to wear our ugly yellow color rush because why not? Dallas is going to wear their color rush as well because they love wearing white. We're hoping to dirty up those jerseys today. Dak Prescott, 8 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and 608 yards in the 3 games he has played so far. Very good completion percentage. He is on fire. Hopefully we can stop him. Here's Prescott going to throw right side. He's got a man wide open. Makes a nice juke move and down the right sideline all the way to the 12. Prescott starts right away with a 55-yard completion. Here's Zeke Elliott bouncing off of tacklers and running straight for pay dirt. Zeke Elliott already becoming an issue in this ballgame. Let's see if Barry Van Buren can do much better than he has in his first 3 weeks. 441 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He's definitely had some rookie mistakes, and then there's this, his offensive line not helping him out on the rollout there. McKinley with the sack. Here goes Zeke Elliott as Dallas gets it back. He fumbles the football, but his offensive lineman able to fall on top of it. Now a 3rd and 4. Dak gonna go down. It's Bronto Battle, and Washington would be able to get this ball back here. So still in the first quarter with 4:42 left. Van Buren looking for a man. He's got one up the middle. It's Keon Gregory all the way to the 30-yard line of Dallas on a 29-yard play. Now 1st and 10. Van Buren looking again. He's got a deep man all the way to the 1-yard line. It's Isaac Spicer. So, taking a look at this Dallas defense, we are always scared of DeMarcus Lawrence. He has been huge in this series. Jalen Smith, very good middle linebacker for them. And, of course, Byron Jones and Chidobe Awuzie can both play really well. And right here, there we go, showing us exactly what we are scared of. This was very surprising that Jeffrey Moore could not catch him on this play. Jeffrey Moore, an extremely speedy running back, could not catch up for the 95-yard interception return. So 3rd and 15 for the Redskins after getting the ball back, and there he is, DeMarcus Lawrence. We all expected it, we knew it was coming, and there it is. And now look, Zeke Elliott finding a way again to get to pay dirt for the 2nd time today. He's got 500 rushing yards. And this is game number 4, so he is killing it this season. And it's 21-0 Dallas. Here's the throw right side, and Randy Redd looking to put us back into the ball game. Randy Redd all the way down the right sideline, and a touchdown, Redskins. We actually get a score off of a 71-yard touchdown, mostly off of a rack yardage by Randy Redd. Now 3rd and 4. Here's Van Buren. He's looking right side. He's going to throw end zone, and Mason Sams just could not get his feet down. So we settle for 3 here with under 3.5 minutes to play, 2nd quarter. 21-10 is the score. Here goes Dallas out of the end zone on the ensuing kickoff. Look at all the broken tackles and bouncing off of our guys that they're able to do here to get a kickoff return touchdown. Of course, it's going to make them happy. They're up 28-10 now. And we have not been getting our shits kicked in this bad in a long time, and that one is intercepted. And look at the juke moves and broken tackles here by Chidobe Awuzie. Reservations for 6 for the entire Cowboy team to Chili's, please. They're up 35-10. It's not even halftime. We're going to attempt to get some scores here. Here's Keon Gregory. We've got to try to get some kind of score here in this half. Here goes Jeffrey Moore right side. Look at this. A lot of wide open land in front of him. You can build a house on that land. And he gets all the way to the 11-yard line. So we've got a chance to put some points on the board. It ends up being a field goal that we settle for. And that is how we go into the half. We are getting beat badly. 35-13, even with more total yardage. Back after this. We're back to find out that our old friend is beating his old foes. Tyler Morris with 2 TDs, beating the New York Giants 17-7 right now. And the Pats and Falcons are tied at 14. Andy Maple and Walsh. So now we're back into our game, and look at this. Deep throw, and caught by Randy Redd for the score over Byron Jones. 5th touchdown of the year for the rookie Randy Redd. He has been huge this year. Now Washington going for 2, trying to make it a 14-point game, and that is incomplete, nearly intercepted and taken back for 2 the other way. Here's Dallas on 1st and 10. Their opportunity, and Stallings and Bronto battle both getting in there. 3rd and 9 for Dallas now. Here's the throw, and they're going to complete it to Zeke Elliott for the 1st down. Heartbreaker there as Dallas continues this drive. There's a play fake, there's a throw, and another really good play to get into Redskin territory. Dallas looking good here. Here comes Zeke, and that is knocked loose and picked up by Dre Harris. What a play by the big fella. And Washington would end up getting a long 62-yard field goal by Christian Kaufman, who has suddenly gotten a lot better in a week. There goes Gerard Brown down the right side. Very nice punt return. Still, it's a 13-point game in favor of Dallas. Here's Van Buren. He's got some open room in front of him. He's going to take off and duck out of bounds at the 15-yard line. 21-yard run for him. Here's Van Buren rolling out. This time it is inbounds. Mariani with the touchdown. His first career touchdown reception. The rookie coming up big. It's 35-29. Dak on a play fake, throwing blindly into the air, and that's picked off by Devontae Blade, who is now the new starting free safety again this year, as Sherrod Triplett just does not seem to play as well as he does, and it's paying off right there. Devontae Blade taking it to the 11, and on 1st and 10 from the 11, immediately Buda McKenzie who we haven't heard a ton of since week 1, getting the job done right there. It gives the Redskins a 1-point lead and their first lead of the ball game. Bronto Battle getting in on the sack to get the Redskins the ball back here with 4:31. And look at this, Daquan Bodden down the right side. Both tight ends making big plays at certain points in this game. 1st and 10 Redskins, under 4 minutes to play now. Here's Van Buren. He's going to throw the screen to Jeffrey Moore. He's got a convoy in front of him, and he is all the way to the 17-yard line with a first down. It's 3rd and 3 now. Van Buren looking. He's got time. Back left corner of the end zone. Daquan Bodden and both tight ends with touchdowns today. And look at this, a game that was once 35-10. The Redskins are now up 43-35. Dallas with only 48 seconds trying to get something done. This one's thrown, tipped into the air, and it will be 4th down. Dallas going to have to go for it here on 4th and 19. Throws deep, right side, incomplete. Invader Zim with the coverage there. Redskins get the ball back, and you know what? They're not giving up here. Another throw to Randy Redd, and Randy Redd's wide open down the right sideline, knocked out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Van Buren over 400 yards passing. Maybe a coming-out party for him. And there it is again. Mason Sams this time will give Van Buren 5 passing touchdowns in this game. Yeah, he might have thrown 2 interceptions, but his 5 touchdowns and his second-half performance has helped the Redskins to one of the best comeback victories in this entire series. Let me know what you think about that in the comments section below. This has to be an incredible game. It is the Yellow Rose in Dallas. Barry Van Buren, 18 of 30 for 425, 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Dak, 18 of 29 on his day. 135 yards for Jeffrey Moore. Zeke started out like gangbusters, but he only got 12 carries. Randy Redd, again, a huge game for him. 3 catches, 2 touchdowns, 181 yards. Bodden, Mason Sams, and Mariani with the other TDs. And 3 sacks from Battle, 2 from Stallings. Those guys combining for 5. They have been incredible. Devontae Blade, the only interception for us. A forced fumble and recovery for Dre Harris. All of these plays equally huge. They had 2 defensive touchdowns. It was not enough. But we are going to be taking on a couple really tough teams in the next episode. Our 2-2 little squad going up against the 4-0 Raiders to start off next episode. How do you think that's going to go? Let me get some predictions in the comments section. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel and love franchise content. That's all we do here. We can build a winner together, and click right here to see more videos. Take care, everybody.